make bonehead decisions as a head coach. Cost him about 3 games last year, and he's getting ready to get the quarterback completely killed.
He might have cost him the whole season. Justin Herbert, 23, 4 years old, has got fractured ribs, whatever it is, cartilage ribs. You leave him in a 38-10 loss? What?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Bill Belichick listens to KJM, guys. Don't believe us? Listen to this.
He just gives you nothing. You already know what you're getting. You're going to get a small little word, and that's it.
How's Mac Jones doing, Coach?
Well, he's doing great.
Day by day, Phil. Day by day. That's the plan. Day by day.
Coach, what does doing great mean?
Well, I'm not a doctor.
What do I look like? A doctor? An orthopedic surgeon? Like, I don't know.
You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
Short, sweet,
There's
and
two
to
of
the
them.
point. He gave you 3 words. Day by day.
I wonder if Bill really is looking at the show and listening to it and saying, hey, I'm going to do exactly what Keyshawn
He's
just
so
did.
good, man.
Because I did that before his press conference.
Yeah, that's right.
Way before his press conference.
Mike Reese, ESPN Patriots reporter, joining us now on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Mike, you can't make this stuff up. Just listening to Bill Belichick, he is an absolute genius in front of the media.
That was fun yesterday, guys. And I just want to take you inside that media workroom. We were in there, and we're saying before he came in, we're like, I don't know how this one's going to go today, because we were going to be peppering him with Mac Jones questions, and we figured he would just shut them all down. I felt like he brought theater into the football sort of arena there, and he actually made a moment for us right there with On to Cincinnati, Mona Lisa Vito. So I sort of walked out of there and I said, hey, thanks, Bill, that you made a fun day for us.
Yeah, were you surprised to learn that he is not an orthopedic surgeon, Bill Belichick? That seemed to be some breaking news.
It was not just what he said, it was how he delivered it. He was like, he came in there, Max, ready to sort of engage. And think about it. How many times have we seen the other side of that with Bill, where he said, I'm not giving him anything. So to me, that part was sort of, I enjoyed it from Bill yesterday.
Mike, Mac Jones out, Brian Hoyer in. How will an offense function under Hoyer?
Well, Key, let me say this. Like, Mac Jones is likely out. One thing I would say with him, and I'm getting to know him a little bit in his second year here, it would not surprise me if he tries to play Sunday at Green Bay. I'm not saying he definitely will, but I think in his mind right now, like, he's not ruling out the possibility. We know he didn't practice yesterday, but he's here at the facility. I'm told he's going through the game planning process. So put that to the side. Let's say there's not a Hail Mary situation where Mac plays, and it is Brian Hoyer. The main thing that has to change, Key, the turnovers. Patriots have turned it over 8 times this season, second highest total in the league. They need to run the ball, play it safe, keep Brian Hoyer out of harm's way, and sort of stay in the game and try to steal one late. That would be the formula.
How many days have Mac Jones, because today is Thursday, how many days has he practiced? So he didn't practice yesterday. They don't practice on Tuesday. If he doesn't go today and didn't go yesterday, he won't be playing. Because Belichick, as you know, Mike, you got to practice.
Well, and it's a good point, Key, and I asked Belichick this question yesterday a little bit of a different variety. I said, when you're making the game plan on a Tuesday to give to the players on a Wednesday, what impact does it have when you don't know if it's going to be, for sure, Mac Jones or Brian Hoyer? Bill Belichick said to me, not much impact, because he said, Hoyer has so much experience. He's pretty much done everything we would do, and he thinks Mac could execute what they would do with limited practice time. Whether that's just coach speak or reality, we will see. And honestly, Key, I'm not expecting Mac to play. I just know the way his mind works, and he might want to show how tough he is to try to give it a go. And to me, that would be a compelling story if that's the way it unfolds.
Mike Reese, ESPN Patriots reporter, joining us here on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Mike, the other day on our show, Key made the point that, he gets into these quarterbacks, and sometimes we compare these guys. And he said, Mac Jones, Brian Hoyer, pretty much the same thing when you think about it, because it's about the Bill Belichick system. It's about the offense. What do you think about that?
Jay, I gotta maybe push back on it, respectfully so. To me, the ceiling with Mac is a lot higher, especially the way he played last year as a rookie when he had Josh McDaniels. When we talk about what the system is right now for the Patriots, I'm not sure it's the same system as they were running last year when Mac had such a promising rookie season. And I think that's why we've seen the struggles from him a little bit, just trying to get him comfortable. So I think just from overall, I look at Mac at a higher level, and I look at Brian as sort of a perfect backup, a veteran who maybe can get you through a couple games if the starter goes down. But if you had to be with him for the long haul, I don't think your upside is as high as it would be if Mac Jones was in there.
Let me clarify that a little bit for you, though, Mike. This season, Brian Hoyer and Mac Jones this season, basically the same quarterback. They're not, in my opinion, they're not losing anything for the next several games. Last year was a different year. I'm talking about right now as it stands today, they're basically the same based on what Mac Jones has been doing.
That is completely fair because I don't think Mac has played as...
That's missing for this team, considering Sterling Shepard went down. But I still think they're decent. They're a decent team.
I'm going to say 0 done based on the Shepard injury. And the reason I say that is I really think this season is going to come. Like, they work the tight ends a little bit. You saw the rookie tight end. They'll figure something out. The real issue, they don't have, like, Sterling Shepard's not taking the lid off anyway, right? Like, it's not one of those guys.
I mean, we got Richie James and David Sills.
That's true.
That's what we're working with
and
right
Kadarius
now, okay?
Toney and maybe, the kid they drafted. But really the season's going to come down to how are the first-round picks going to develop? Can Evan Neal start to hold it down as the season goes on? Can Kayvon Thibodeau get pressure on the quarterback? If that happens, Giants will be in the mix.
All right, let's move on to the next team here, the Denver Broncos. They may be sitting at 2-1, but their offenses look bad. They've been booed at home twice already. Key, how done are the Denver Broncos at 2-1?
I would say I'm at a 50 right now on them. As I said yesterday, they may be the worst 2-1 team in the history of the National Football League, just based on where the offense is, because the offense isn't putting up the points that they thought they were going to be able to when they acquired Russell Wilson from Seattle. They gave Noah Fant away, which in my opinion was their best offensive weapon. I know Cortland Sutton and Russell Wilson certainly have hooked up a lot this year in terms of completions, but they haven't gotten into the end zone. And I think that that's the big key. This division is tough. Maybe the Chargers is coming back to earth. Who knows? They still have a chance to do something, but they got to get it together soon.
You see, I'll say a 0. I chose to drink from a glass of optimism this morning. And when I look at the Chargers, Joey Bosa going down, there's a lot of gaps on their team. Justin Herbert still hurt. I think this is the bottom for this team. First 3 games, new head coach, a lot of challenges as relates to miscommunications on the field. But still, you're sitting up top the AFC West with nothing but upside.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with Jay. I think I'm at a 0 for this reason. The division. By the way, the division that was, and I'll say the same thing for the Raiders. The division that maybe could send 4 teams to the playoffs. No one's running away with this thing. Chiefs will be there, but the Broncos are 2-1. Hackett couldn't be any worse. You got to figure he's going to get better than this. Russell Wilson's going to get better than this. The Chargers are cooked. I can't say that they're done. No, I got to go 0.
All right, let's head out to the NFC West. The Arizona Cardinals currently sit at 1-2. Key, how done are the Cardinals?
You want to answer that for me, Max? I mean, Jay?
You looked at me and you said Max.
Well, because I was going to say, you want to answer it for me?
No, why? You got
Because it's the Cardinals.
Oh, no. You go.
Okay, to the max. To the max. They are not, look, they stole one from the Raiders because Renfro couldn't hold on to the football. That's their long win so far this season. They need DeAndre Hopkins back clearly. Cliff Kingsbury, the Arizona Cardinals are probably going to kick themselves by giving Steve Keim and Cliff Kingsbury extensions. Kyler Murray extension is whatever. But those 2 dudes, Cliff Kingsbury couldn't get out his own way if he wanted to. He in-game decisions, some of the things that he's doing, I don't see it at all in that division. The 49ers are right there. You know Seattle's going to fight like hell, and the Rams are a good football team. They're
50.
done to the max.
50. They're probably going to lose to the Eagles, but then after that, you have Carolina and Seattle, which you can beat. They can get to 3-3, then they get D-Hop back.